Hello, we have a really nice quick tutorial today that's so easy to use. So I'm in Adobe Photoshop, and what I want to do is use content aware to actually fill in sections that I'm going to be cropping or expanding in this image. So an image like this, I've downloaded from unsplash.com, which is a royalty-free place for you to download images. You can see up here the name of the artist, Brooke Lark. So always giving them credit where you can, but as part of Unsplash, you don't actually have to. So I'm using this image because it's a great example of an image that I would be provided to then turn into a banner, or maybe a billboard, or a graphic that's going to be very landscape. So I need more space. So this is fantastic. The way it's being cropped is great, but I want to have more imagery over here to the right. So I can put text, or I can put 50% off, or I can say grand opening sale, or maybe it's for an invitation. So I want to do that in a way that looks really nice and professional. So Adobe have a tool called the Content Aware tool. So I'm going to click over here on the crop tool. So the shortcut for that is C. It'll have it next to it. So it will bring up these little crop marks either side. Before I do anything, I want to check the bar up top, and if this isn't showing, then just check your window workspace settings. So it defaults that the fill is going to be transparent. So what that will look like is if I go like this is transparency here. So if I press return, it's going to stay like that. And that means, yes, I can add a block, a color, I can do whatever I want with it, and that will be suitable on certain circumstances. But for what we want to do today, I don't want transparent. So I'm going to go down to Content Aware Fill. This is a really intuitive tool, which means that it will pick up the textures and the designs that you have on the page, the different pixels, and it will essentially AI generate that background. This background has some marbling, so it's from on a marble kitchen bench, something like that. And so let's see if it actually brings that through. So I'm going to click on here, so my crop tool brings up the little crop marks. Content Aware Fill is there. Going to stretch it out. So let's say to there, and then that gives me lots of room to put information for the client. You can either press tick here or enter. I'm going to go tick. And then it will just be thinking for a little bit, and there we go. So I've now got background texture there. I'm not too concerned about any repeated sort of sections. I can fix that if I want to with the clone tool or anything like that, but if text is going to go over it or a transparent box or anything like that, this is more than enough to have that background marble section continue all the way to the right. So that's Content Aware Fill. I hope you found that useful.